listen to the tape of the meeting, and that allows him to be fully involved in the meeting discussion for tonight. So I'd like to just read that into the minutes also. Thank you, Gary. Next item of business, I believe, unless I've missed something. Pam, have I?
Nope.
Okay. Before we get to Kevin, and Kevin, you're next on the agenda, but...
Leanne, I'm sorry, you did. Leanne, have you had a chance to view the videos of the meetings?
I've gone over the packets. What you sent me today ended up being a map.
So you haven't viewed?
No.
So you'll only be acting on new business for
Gotcha.
tonight.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for picking that up. There's a public hearing scheduled for...
And one more, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Russ,
What?
were you here last meeting?
Yeah.
You were here last
Russ
meeting?
was.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. You got my back.
Yeah.
A public hearing scheduled for 22-08. The applicant is James McTee. There's a reconstruction, residence and decking, new walls and retaining wall. Michael, please speak to that.
They've requested a continuance as of today. I spoke with Mr. McTighe on 5 o'clock yesterday. He called me. We talked about the fact that he's still working on some structural things and needs to reconfigure some parts of the plan, so they are asking to continue to next month.
Okay, so that disposes that. Do we need a motion to accept the continuance?
No.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is application 22-14, Michael Gonzalez and Desiree Gonzalez, and I don't see them in the audience.
So, Mr. Chair, at this point, I would like to note that there have been, over the past year, an enormous amount of applications and contention about 524 East Wakefield Boulevard. I spent a lot of time discussing with the property owner and with the owners of surrounding properties, and at this point, I don't want any of the conversations that I had to start to confuse things. I don't want to countermand Kevin Nelligan, who is our legal expert in this matter, because it's becoming very technically legal. So for the purpose of any applications that come to this, I'm just going to step out of the room and let Kevin guide you all on this, so that we make sure we're making the absolutely correct legal decisions, and then I'll just come back in after we're all done, and that way you only have one voice, that nothing's getting confused this way.
Do we need a motion to accept that?
Nope.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. Going back to what I stated, the Inland Wetlands application 22-14, Michael Gonzalez and Desiree Gonzalez for the installation of a deck. I don't see anybody in the audience that, dock rather, thank you. So the next two applications are the same applicant, and I don't see anybody here. Our option is to table this and postpone it till next month's meeting, based on our request to move it to next month's meeting.
Was there a public hearing scheduled for this?
There was
Can we
some
clarify that?
discussion that the applicant, because he modified his application, he indicated that he didn't feel a public hearing was warranted. I challenged that and said that's not his right, that's the commission's right, and it's reflected in the minutes. So having said that, if they're not present, I don't think we have to make a determination.
You
Well,
do.
we should.
So I emailed you this afternoon after consulting with Attorney Nelligan.
And you did.
They're going forward when there is a structure within the littoral boundaries. I'll be sure to remember to have a motion prepared for you. But the public